Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to discuss the anatomy of a through-wire hinge or an electric transfer hinge. This is a typical hinge. It's quite frankly just a sample that I have here for use of training and discussion, so forgive the failed finish that's here. Okay, now what we've got is the question being, how are the four wires run through the hinge? Are they embedded individually and run through both hinges and barrel? Please advise. So, first of all, below this video there's a link to a PDF that I will refer to. The answer to the question is, there are two pins, a pin here and a pin here, which is evidenced from the retaining pin that's here and here. So there's two half pins. Inserts from the top, one inserts from the top, the other inserts from the bottom. Okay. There is therefore a gap between the two hinges for the wires to pass through. So what is happening is you will have, probably in this case where the transfer is occurring, that pin is probably going to here, and the other pin down here is probably longer, or something in that range. You're going to have these wires are going to feed through here. There's actually a tiny hole drilled in there, which allows that access to happen. Okay. Here as well. Those holes are not drilled straight, but that access is evidence of where the wires are transferring. So these wires are literally continuous through the hinge, through the barrel, and out the other side. Okay. Now, looking at that sketch shows visually how this occurs. This is, of course, just a generic representation. I'm not sure where these wires are passing through here. They very likely are just passing through in this area because it's hard to say where those hinge wires are coming through, or it's possible that these wires race here and then come down here is probably what they're doing. Okay, but that image of the Hager hinge below this gives a graphical representation of how that's accomplished, pretty much regardless of the manufacturer or the company that is doing the modification to the hinge. This will serve as the answer to the question. Where are the wires? How is it accomplished? What does it look like if I could look inside the hinge? If you have any questions on electric transfer hinges or any other sort of electrified piece of hardware, please feel free to reach out to us.